Dear students, now I will start the new chapter, some basic concepts of chemistry. Some basic concepts of chemistry. Okay. In this chapter, we will study about some basic principles, some basic concepts which are used in the chemistry, which is very useful in class 11th as well as in class 12th also. Okay, so I will start from the topic matter. Matter is very simple thing. Means anything which occupies space and have some mass. The anything which occupies space and have some mass called matter. Such as the pencil, the pen. This pen occupies the space and have some mass. That means it is matter. Okay. So matter can be classified in the two ways. The first one is physical classification and the second one is chemical classification. Matter is classified in the two ways. First one is the physical classification, second one is the chemical classification. According to physical classification, matter is of three types. The well-known three types state of the matter. This is solid, liquid, gases. You know very well about the solids, liquids and gases. And the chemical classification is also two types. This is pure substance and second one is impure or mixtures. Pure substances and mixtures. Mixtures is further classified in two parts. First one is homogeneous. First one is homogeneous and the second one is heterogeneous. Heterogeneous. Chemical classification is of two types, pure and mixtures. Mixtures are also of two types. This is homogeneous and heterogeneous. And the pure substances is of two types, elements and compounds. Okay, that means the matter is classified in the physical and the chemical. The physical classification is also two types, solid, liquid, gas. According to chemical classification, matter is of two types, pure substances and impure or mixtures. Mixtures may be homogeneous or heterogeneous, and the pure substances may be elements and the compounds may be organic and inorganic. So this is the full classification of the matter. Okay. Now I will explain about the physical properties and the chemical properties. Such as the physical classification and the chemical classification, all the matters have two types of the properties, physical and chemical properties. Okay. Physical properties means the properties in which the composition of the matter does not change. So it is also called the physical change or the physical properties. The physical properties may be melting point, boiling point, density, color of the substance. The melting point, boiling point cannot be changed. It does not depend on the amount of the substance. जैसे मान लीजिए वाटर है, वाटर हम 10 ml लें या 1 लीटर लें, उसका बॉइलिंग पॉइंट तो 100 डिग्री सेल्सियस ही होगा, मेल्टिंग पॉइंट। अगर आइस लें तो आइस का मेल्टिंग पॉइंट जैसे 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस है, तो थोड़ी सी आइस लें तो भी 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस, और हम बहुत ज़्यादा अमाउंट में आइस लें तो भी 0 डिग्री सेल्सियस ही होगा। और आइस जब मेल्ट हो जाएगी तो क्या बनाएगा? वाटर। But the formula of water and ice both are the same. This is H2O. That means the composition is not changed. So it is the chemical change. Sorry, it is the physical change. Okay. So the physical property is also called as the physical quantity. और physical quantity को express करने के लिए हम लोग हमेशा units and वैल्यूज, यूनिट्स और वैल्यूज, वैल्यूज मतलब मैग्नीट्यूड, हम इन दोनों का यूज करते हैं। जैसे मान लीजिए ये मार्कर है, ओके, मार्कर का इसका वेट हम मान लेते हैं कि 50 ग्राम है ना। तो मीन्स हम इस मैटर का जो एक्सप्रेस कर रहे हैं, एक्सप्रेस करने के लिए हमने यूनिट और इसकी वैल्यूज दोनों ले रखी हैं। 50 is the value or the magnitude and the gram is the unit. If I tell this pen having 50, what is the meaning of 50? When you use the 50 gram, that means you will explain about the weight of this pen. But if you tell only 50, it doesn't show the weight of the pen. Okay, so that means when you express the physical quantity, you may use units as well as the values both. So there are some units used. These units are also called SI units. SI units. SI units means system internationally. System internationally. This is the French word. English में हम लोग बोलते हैं system international, and in French it is used systeme internationally. Means ऐसी unit जो international unit है। जैसे हम लोग अगर टेम्परेचर की बात करें तो टेम्परेचर की यूनिट क्या है? केल्विन। ऐसे तो फ़ारेनहाइट और सेल्सियस भी है, लेकिन अगर एसआई यूनिट की बात करें तो एसआई यूनिट उसकी क्या है? बिल्कुल केल्विन, ठीक है ना। तो ऐसे, और जैसा वेट है, वेट की यूनिट किलोग्राम या ग्राम में हम लोग एक्सप्रेस करते हैं, तो जो किलोग्राम है वो एसआई यूनिट है वेट की। टाइम की बात करें तो टाइम की एसआई यूनिट सेकेंड्स है, ठीक है ना। सो for the express of the physical quantity, we use the SI units, system international. Actually, there are 7 base physical quantities. Base quantities. There are 7 base quantities, such as length, mass, time, टेम्परेचर, और टेम्परेचर भी कैसा? थर्मोडायनामिक। थर्मोडायनामिक टेम्परेचर, अमाउंट ऑफ द सब्सटेंस, अमाउंट ऑफ substance, electric current, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7 is luminous intensity. यहाँ लिख देता हूँ, 7th one is luminous intensity. So there are the 7 base quantities or base units through which you can find the derived units. But these are the basic quantities. Length is expressed in meter, mass in kilogram, time in second, temperature in Kelvin, amount of the substance in mole, electric current in ampere, and the luminous intensity candela. These are the units for these basic quantities: meter, kilogram, second, Kelvin, mole, ampere and candela. Okay. From these basic units we can obtain the derived unit, such as the volume. Can you tell me the unit of volume? The unit of volume is meter cube, सेंटीमीटर क्यूब, है ना, मीटर क्यूब, ये सब यूनिट्स किसकी? वॉल्यूम की. वॉल्यूम मीन्स अगर मान लीजिए क्यूब का वॉल्यूम निकालना है तो क्यूब का वॉल्यूम क्या होगा? ए क्यूब. ए क्यूब मीन्स मीटर इंटू मीटर, दैट मीन्स मीटर क्यूब. सो मीटर इज द यूनिट ऑफ लेंथ. दिस इज बेसिक क्वांटिटी, but meter cube is not given in this chart. That means meter cube is the unit of volume and it is derived unit. It is derived unit, not a basic unit. Basic units is only 7. Other than these 7 are all are derived units, such as the unit of density. Density is equal to mass per unit volume. The unit of mass is kilogram. The unit of volume is meter cube. That means you can write it kilogram meter inverse 3. This unit is derived. Two basic units are used, kilogram and meter. But when we obtain the unit of density, it is derived because of it is formed by the basic units. It is not a basic unit. This is formed by the basic unit. Okay, so that means this is the derived. तो हमेशा याद रखना कि केवल बेसिक यूनिट कितनी है? 7 है, जिससे दूसरी यूनिट्स को डिराइव किया जाता है. ओके, सो दिस इज द फिजिकल क्वांटिटी और बेसिक क्वांटिटी. इन्हें फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटी बोलते हैं. अगर आपसे कहीं इन केस पूछ लिया जाए नेम द सम यूनिट्स विच इज फंडामेंटल, फंडामेंटल में ये 7, ठीक है ना, ये बस आप ध्यान रखना. ओके, so dear student, now today I have taken a topic, temperature. Temperature, you know that temperature is a basic unit and its SI unit is Kelvin, है ना. But the temperature can be measured in the 3 units. The first one is the Fahrenheit, second one is the Celsius, and third one is the Kelvin. This is SI unit. So it can be interconverted into 3 units. Fahrenheit can be changed into Celsius and Celsius can also be changed into Kelvin. Okay, so there are the 2 formulas to convert these units. The first one is F minus 32 upon 9 is equal to C upon 5. Degree F means Fahrenheit, degree C means Celsius, and K means Kelvin. Okay, so the second formula is Kelvin is equal to degree Celsius plus 273.15. For the convenience, we can also write the degree Celsius plus 273. You can exempt 0.15. आप इसे छोड़ सकते हैं. अपने कैलकुलेशन को इजी बनाने के लिए हम लोग हमेशा यूज करते हैं 273, बट एक्चुअली इट इज 273.15. Celsius can be converted into Kelvin. When the temperature is given in the Celsius, you can add 273.15 in this temperature unit, then it can be converted into Kelvin. And for Fahrenheit, if the Fahrenheit is given, then this formula can be used. There is no relation between the Fahrenheit and the Kelvin. First we convert Fahrenheit into Celsius and after that Celsius into the Kelvin. That such as 40 degrees Celsius converted into degree Fahrenheit. Okay, so just use the formula degree Celsius and Fahrenheit because of the degree of Celsius is given and it can be converted into degree Fahrenheit. So use this formula degree degree F minus 32 upon 9 is equal to degree C upon 5. Just put the value of degree C is 40 in place of degree C. So degree F minus 32 upon 9 is equal to 40 upon 5. 5 8 is 40. Okay. Degree F is equal to 9 into 8. This is 72, and 32 is given in the minus in this side. So when it goes in the next side, then add 32. That means 72 plus 32, it will be 104. That means 40 degrees Celsius changes into degree Fahrenheit, means 40 degrees Celsius is equal to the 104 degree Fahrenheit. 40 डिग्री सेल्सियस फ़ारेनहीट में कन्वर्ट हो गया. इसका मीन्स है कि जो 40 डिग्री सेल्सियस था उसमें कितने फ़ारेनहीट होते हैं? 104 फ़ारेनहीट. ओके, थैंक यू.